Right, a little rain tonight and then maybe for the morning commute before the sun comes back out.
Yeah, it's a quick weather system, but boy, does it pack a punch first thing in the morning, too. So beware. Ponding, maybe some localized flooding, too. It'll come down in a short window of time.
Did I see lightning in New York City tonight from that same system?
Yeah, quite a volley, so that's our heavy rain for the morning, too. Other than that, the forecast is dry, and it looks like the sun is back even late tomorrow. Maybe too little too late to warm us up. It's also back with a vengeance on Friday. And wow, what a weekend setup. I mean, make plans now. There's a high confidence forecast coming up for the weekend. Would you believe the temperatures now are in the mid 60s? And this, maybe the high temperature for tomorrow. We gauge it from midnight to midnight. So here in about, 40 minutes, it'll hit like midnight. And that'll be the temperature. And then the rest of the day and into tomorrow evening, it stays in the 50s. So actually the high may be 60 or 61 for tomorrow, but most of the day spent in the 50s. Dew points have come up too, so we're adding water vapor to the atmosphere. And you can see the thunderstorms Glenn was talking about now moving into Connecticut and beelining through Hartford into Boston. Interesting to note, the shower that went through Boston just blossomed into a pretty sizable downpour, and a couple of them coming off of Situate too. So what's going on? Well, the atmosphere is getting more unstable, so we know that we're in for this big drop of water. And you can see, too, that after 1 o'clock, boy, that chance for rain drops right off. So this is like a timeline, heavy rain first thing, and then drying in the afternoon with that sun reemerging as the storm system pulls away. I mean, don't take this lightly. This is still a good dose of rain, at least an inch of rain in some spots, and maybe more. When we talk about downpours, the guidance and the models really have a hard time pinning down where that may be. And also, they typically underestimate the rainfall amount. So we could close in on some 2 inches tomorrow. There's the high temperature here, again, close to midnight in the 60s. And then Friday's forecast comes back to the 70s. How lovely of a day. And the landscape is lush green right now. Lawns, gardens, the woods, the forest, everything is flush with nice and greenery, and it's healthy too. So, despite the fact that it's been pretty wet this month, it has been good for the landscape. Now, temperatures over the weekend drying out. We have low humidity these days. Wow, I mean, can you paint a better top 10 weekend? No, probably not. Sea breeze at the coast. It's gentle enough that we're 75 in Boston, away from the coast, upper 70s, and then Sunday, a lot of 80s. You can see that away from the coast once again, Lowell and Attleboro. This is Sunday's forecast. And sea breeze is right at the water's edge. Don't let that stop you from going to the beach. It's still a great beach day. Pollen has been the other story. It's been nasty. The pine pollen season has taken hold here, and we also have some weed pollen starting to come in, the plantains, and not the kind you eat. Then you go Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and that pine pollen and all the pollen's coming on strong. But at least tomorrow goes low thanks to the rain in the forecast. Not much of that over the next few days after tomorrow. Look at that stretch from Friday through almost all of Tuesday. You can actually add Tuesday in there. The chance for rain is pretty small. Wednesday, Thursday, we'll watch for storms and maybe severe weather. We're back after the break.